Today on the channel from across the Spiderverse and Marvel Legends, we've got Cyborg Spider-Woman.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Across the Spiderverse unboxing and review. And today on the channel from Across the Spiderverse, we've got Cyborg Spider-Woman. But remember, for all your Cyborg Spider-Woman and Across the Spiderverse needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. And of course, anything over $59 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And these are, of course, at Entertainment Earth and all the other fine retailers out there, as these are just starting to hit the stores ahead of the movie, of course. The movie is coming up very soon. Talked about some of these other reviews. My kids really enjoyed the first movie, so I think they'll enjoy the second one. If you got kids, you're probably in the same boat. And who knows, maybe if you don't have kids, maybe you enjoyed the movie anyways. But definitely some questions to be answered in this second movie, as it's always been Cyborg Spider-Man to me, and apparently Cyborg Spider-Man has grown much larger and turned into a female. So I'm not sure the whole story on that one. I guess we'll find out there, but I had to kind of do a double take and scratch my head at first. I was like, wait, is that a typo? Wait, is this real? Wait, is Cyborg Spider-Man really big and a woman now? And apparently it is. And there's been some different changes with some of the characters over time, and I guess Cyborg Spider-Man is now Cyborg Spider-Woman in Across the Spider-Verse. But we are going to compare her to Cyborg Spider-Man from the retro carded series. I think it was a Target exclusive a year or two back, something like that. What is time, as we always do say. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what this old Cyborg Spider-Woman is up to. Let's get down to business here. But there she is right there. Big, heavy box. And that's one thing. A lot of these recent Marvel Legends, the boxes felt very light, and feels like you're not getting a ton for your money, maybe. This one is pretty heavy as far as all things considered, so I wanted to point that out for sure. Marvel Legends box there, Across the Spider-Verse down here. Solo card, no plastic in this one. This is plastic free, where the rest of the wave is fully engulfed with plastic, so very weird strategy there, but it is what it is, I guess. But there's the front. On the side, a little bit of this, and on this side, a little bit of that. So very interesting there. Then the back, no cross-sell, no blurbs, just UPCs, warnings down below. It says she's about 8 inches tall, though. That's a big, big figure. Looks like the head is very small on this one, but we'll see. We're going to find out what all the fuss is about. We're going to find out right now if I can get this out of the package here. Let's see. There we go. Oh, we got more tape. They got this one taped in big time. They don't want her going anywhere, of course. Pull it out, maybe. Come on. Come on. Let me shake it out here. All right, what are we doing? Oh, it's really in there. Really in there tight. Come on. There we go. We're out of the package. Nothing else in there. Getting the old see you later, goodbye. Spider-Man style. Bam. See you later. See you later. Goodbye. A big cardboard here. Cardboard. See you later. Goodbye. Then we just get one big chunk of parchment paper, apparently. There it is. All right. No accessories. Nothing here, it looks like. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. Got some big old cardboard pieces protecting the figure, I guess. See you later. Goodbye. And then one around the leg here. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. And I guess everything is on the figure. No accessories, no extras, no bells and whistles, anything like that. So very interesting figure. Definitely a one-off sculpt. Definitely something totally different. Definitely something I've never seen before. Maybe you guys have, but boy, this is all new to me. This almost looks like something like from Spawn would have made. Todd McFarlane would have made in the DC multiverse. It's like, oh, it's crazy Spider-Man. Just insert Batman figure and let's do that. It feels like it would have been something like that along the way. But man, this is a big chunk of plastic. And it's weird as I see this, but I don't really feel female here. I don't know, maybe that's just my brain going on, but it doesn't feel anything feminine, anything female. I think most people would say this is, Cyborg Spider-Man. I don't think there's anything that hints to this being a female, so I guess we'll find out in the movie there. Maybe it's my prejudices in my head not to see a female in here. I don't know if that's the case, because I don't know if the average Joe, if they didn't know what this was, I think most people would assume a male. I think that is, and who knows whether that's right or wrong, but that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. I think a lot of you guys are in that same boat as me. But very interesting looking. There's a lot going on with this thing, and I guess we'll start off looking at the head. And the first thing I noticed is the very, very small peanut head on this big, big body. Looks a little bit strange. I do wish the head was a little bit bigger, but once again, stylized off the movie. That's the way the movie is. That's the way the figure's going to be, so that makes sense. But a very, very small head. Very cyborg-like, though. You got the Spider-Man patterns, but you got the Bane mask going on there. You got some crazy things over both eyes. Definitely interesting looking there. And then we do get a nice Road Warrior Spike kind of shoulder pad here. Now, we did unbox Punk Spider-Man in this wave, and I did talk about the spikes on his head being very, very sharp. You could really use as a weapon. This is kind of like I figured they would have used on that, which they did not, which I was really surprised to. But these are very movable, pliable, not very sharp. They get the effect across without the danger, I guess. Where that Spider-Man one, I mean, you could be carving somebody's head up with that one if you really need to with the Punk Spider-Man. But definitely interesting there. Then you get a big old mechanical weapon arm. How about that? That thing is crazy. I mean, he's ready to hit him. I guess it's a she. She's ready to tear down the buildings, tear down whatever she needs to. This is a big, big weapon arm. Very, very cool, very different. Then we get a more traditional arm over here. You do get some spikes as a little wrist gauntlet there. And then we do get a nice front chest piece, a little vest action on this one here. So looking interesting there. And then you get the more familiar Spider-Man kind of jumpsuit costume underneath all of that going on. And you get down to the blue pants here. You get some wrapping around the legs. You get some kind of satchels put in there, sculpted in. You get a little big sharp knee pad. Once again, very soft. You do get some spikes down here. Once again, very soft. Nothing sharp on these. They look the part, but they don't feel the part. Some big old combat-like boots. You got the tongue of the boot hanging down here for a little extra effect. You get them all strapped in on this side. Just very interesting. Nice little belt of a brown color that kind of mixes up and it kind of takes your eyes away from all the other colors, so you get a little different color break there at the belt line. Looking really good. I guess let's look at the articulation on this one in the head, all the way around, up and down. Plenty of movement for this little head. But it's just a very, very little head, as I did say. Arm goes all the way around on this cannon arm. Looks like you got, I guess we'll call it a bicep cut on this one. I don't know, for lack of better terms, we do have that. And then you get the front, the guns kind of rotate as well here. Nothing is removable, nothing takes off, but you do got some movement out of that arm if need be. We do got waist articulation, you can even hear it. You get that little ratchety noise there. We do get, yes, pinless joints here. We get double jointed pinless elbows here to play the hits. No extra hands with this one. Hands back, forth, side to side, but like I said, no extra hands. You do those big old Cyborg-Spiderwoman splits if you need to. You got that going on. We got the thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. Very tight knees. A little bit limited by these boots, of course, as you can imagine. Boot cut. No boot cut, but you do get ankles back, forth, side to side. Some big old feet on Spider-Woman right here. Let's see, does she fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle, save 10%. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Oh no, she fits. She fits, so if you need to stand for whatever reason, she will stand on there. But an interesting looking figure. I don't know what to think about this. Very cool, very beefy, very big. No relation to this character, at least until I see the movie, but it's definitely an interesting looking version of Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, whatever you want to call it. Definitely a different beast from what we normally think of with Spider-Man, of course. And I was going to compare it. We do got the more where my mind goes from my collecting days, from the famous Deathlock comic book cover way back in the day with Spider-Man, this Cyborg Spider-Man. This is what I've always thought of when I think of Cyborg Spider-Man. So definitely similar, but very, very different. You got some robot stuff here, but this takes it to another level. It's like this one got into some steroids and turned into this. It's almost like the Incredible Hulk Cyborg Spider-Woman is what this is almost like. But a big, big figure. You can see that size difference next to a normal Marvel Legends Spider-Man figure. So definitely some differences between these two. No doubt about it at the end of the day. But a big figure, no doubt. A little bit more expensive of a figure, though. But as always, you can always look for some deals. And you can save 10% over there at Old Entertainment Earth when she does go in stock there. So there it is. Cyborg Spider-Woman. A very interesting one, and one that really does confuse me. And I hope once I see the movie, maybe that'll all be cleared up for me. That's usually what happens with a lot of these movie figures when we get the figures before the movies. But definitely an interesting take. And I think there was a child's version, a little child's toy of of this out there for a while, and that was scratching my head on that one for a while too. So the head keeps on getting scratching. Hopefully I don't have lice. We'll see what happens. I'll get that checked out. We'll get the old tongue depressor out. We'll go through that maybe. Who knows? But there she is, Cyborg-Spiderwoman. What are your guys' thoughts? You picking this up, playing the long game, passing, not for you? I can see some people saying, I don't want this. I don't know anything about it. Or there's some, hey, I'm going to learn about it. Maybe it'll grow on me. Who knows? You guys sound off in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit me up on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. And don't forget about the Patreon, your early access spot for videos like this, bonus content, Q&As, giveaways, you name it. A lot going on over there in the old Patreon. And best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for Cyborg-Spiderwoman, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.